Welcome, folks. I'm Jabby Kaway, joined by Chara Kirk.
What's up?
We're looking at Fantastic Beasts, the secrets of Dumbledore. He's got more than one
many
secret.
Secrets of Dumbledore.
Got more than one.
Yes. I want to know them all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Including one that has stayed in the closet. So
No, that's out.
Is it out?
It's out.
Oh, it's already out in the second. I can't remember the second one that well.
Yeah.
Only watched it twice. And so, Fantastic Beasts, The Secrets of Dumbledore, official trailer from Warner Brothers Pictures. Y'all, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and vote this up to let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Thanks so much for being here. Let's jump into this, shall we? Oh, hold on, actually. Did you enjoy the first Fantastic Beasts?
Not as much as the second one.
You enjoyed this. You enjoyed the second one more.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
I don't know that I enjoyed the first one at all.
You didn't.
And the second one I enjoyed the first time I watched it, I think. And then the second time I watched it, I was like, wow, I don't need to watch this again. But you know, I'm a Harry Potter fan. I'm more of the books than the movies. I like the odd number movies. I always like to say that, except for number 1, 3, 5, 7, part 1. So if that gives you a sense as to what kind of Harry Potter fan I am, very, very low-key, low-rent, pedestrian Harry Potter fan here. And Chara, she's got a tattoo of
the Deathly Hallows.
All that, yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Oh, the music.
If you listen carefully enough, the past whispers to you.
We're here to see Albus Dumbledore.
That would be my brother.
The world as we know it is coming undone. Grindelwald is pulling it apart with hate. If we're to defeat him, you'll have to trust me.
This is the team that's going to take down the most dangerous wizard in over a century. A magizoologist, his indispensable assistant. A wizard descended from a very old family, a school teacher, and a muggle.
Dumbledore asked that I give you something.
What?
Are you kidding me right now?
Who wouldn't like our chances?
Muggles could have wands?
Off to save the world, are we?
Hey!
Things are not quite what they appear.
You know what that's supposed to be?
Swivel bit delicately.
I'm swiveling like you're swiveling.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, shit.
Our war with the Muggles begins today!
What is this place? The room we require.
Oh, my God.
Correct. 3 points to Hufflepuff.
Can I?
Very dangerous. If it got in the wrong hands, mess you up.
Where did you get it?
I got it for Christmas.
I think I made a dumb assumption. I thought I was smart for a second. Because Ezra Miller, he looks a lot like Snape. And I was like, oh. But then I realized he was in the previous movie.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
So
what happened in the previous movie was...
He was in there for like a second.
Yeah, like he unlocked a whole bunch of power.
But he's not
like,
Snape.
It's really dark. No, it's not. He's not
He
Snape.
looks like the spinning image of Snape, though.
Sure, yeah, because of the dark hair and the slightly
And the face.
greasy. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Slightly greasy. Yeah.
Could have done with some dry shampoo, or a full shampoo. But no, I dig this a lot. Like, I feel like every time I've watched a Fantastic Beasts movie, it's just progressively gotten better and better for me.
Yeah.
I didn't love the first one. I was just like, okay, I don't know why we really need this, but I like that they're able to explore like a different backstory in the world. They've upped the ante with each subsequent movie. You know, now it feels really, really big. The stakes are really, really high. You know, it's not just a bunch of, oh, magical creatures ran loose in New York City or whatever. Was it New York City in the first one? The mission was capture the beasts, right? It's a war between muggles and wizards, and so it's a really, really big deal. Although the whole thing with Dude getting the wand, I'm like, wow. What kind of precedent is that? It's muggles getting wands.
Hey,
How are we supposed to use them?
You rewrite history. That's all that. I mean, you can go to Universal Studios and get your own one.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for Johnny Depp's role in this.
Yeah. Let's talk about that.
Colin Farrell. Yeah. Did he die in the second one?
I don't remember.
He was in the last one, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I could have sworn he was in the last one.
He was in it.
Am I crazy? Or am I thinking of Minority Report? As someone who's more of a pedestrian Harry Potter fan, and as someone who has sort of liked the first one, sort of liked the second one, I think that this, like you said, does up the ante. I actually am quite curious about this one. Even though the first two didn't resonate deeply with me, I especially didn't care for the ending of the last one. I thought it was rushed and just sort of weird, especially in that Colosseum scene. I'm like, I don't understand what's happening. So I think that they are trying their best to learn as they go, learn on the job a little bit with these stories, kind of like Star Wars. When the prequels came out, Lucas did try to improve upon each one as he made them. He tried to listen to the audience as he made each installment. And so, there's a balance to be struck with that, where you're trying to tell your story, but you're also trying to make the audience happy. It's very difficult to do both. And I think that they are going out of their way to do that here. And they have a difficult task, which is they got rid of Johnny Depp, and they still have to tell a story that makes sense with the last two that they made. And it seems like they are able to pull that off. They got a fun cast of characters here. And for it being this fantasy world, here's the virtue signaling conversation coming. For it being this fantasy world, I don't see a lot of color in here.
And there was a bit.
It just seems like you could do with more in a fantasy world where you don't need to stay to a particular ethnicity.
Sure.
I mean, at the end of the day, I just want a good movie. I want a good story. Don't cater to me. Don't virtue signal at me. But I do think it is worth mentioning that you can have more color in these environments, and it's not like anything. It's not a big deal. It's like you don't have to explain it. It doesn't have to mean anything. It's just like you can open up the opportunities to more individuals of different ethnicities. You know what I mean?
Sure.
That's all I'm saying. Because the most we got was really, what's her name? Cho from the...
Cho Chang?
There you go.
Well, last movie there was, what's her name? Nagini, the snake.
That's right.
Yeah. So...
She was not memorable in the slightest, Ezra Miller looks kind of Asian, so we got that.
I know. I feel like they are trying. I mean, they have a couple characters there that are black, so,
there's not a lot of... That's all I'm saying. So, it's all good, though. At the end of the day, like I said, I just want a good movie. I just want a good story. But I just, as someone who is half Asian, half white, I do feel compelled to point that out a little bit. It's just like, you could do with some more of that, main characters. Because I saw a new face in there, and I'm like... he didn't seem like he was related to anybody, this new person who's part of the team.
Sure, yeah.
And so if he's not blood related, like Dumbledore's brother,
right?
Why can't he be Asian? Why can't he be Mexican? Why can't he be Latin?
Or like Newt's brother. Yeah. No, but I am liking this cast of characters. I'm glad that they're back. I think they've definitely built on the drama of the last movie, because it was, all of this kind of conflict between muggles and wizards and all that. And like, I love all of the effects and stuff that I'm seeing here. It really does feel magical. And
it always does, though.
I know. Yeah. It's so exciting. I like it.
So for me, Chara's more the optimist. Her threshold for happiness is met quicker than mine. I'm a little bit more of a curmudgeon. So for me, it's like, okay, it's been established that we have a magical world. Now what? Like, you got to take it to the next level.
Sure.
We've done 10 movies now.
Yeah.
Right? Because we had the 8 Harry Potter films and 2 of these Fantastic Beasts one.
Uh-huh.
So it's like, okay, by now, there's a lot of history there.
Sure.
We've well established like what the rules are and whatever. So where do we go from here that's different and hasn't been seen yet? That's the challenge. And so
maybe, but I think
the only thing in here, if I may, sorry to interject. The only thing in here that we saw that was different from the previous 9 films. This is the 10th one?
I guess so.
No, wait.
You just did 8.
No, because we had 8 Harry Potter films. So this is the 11th one. Of the previous 10 ones, the only thing different here is that the Muggle has a stick.
It's not a stick, it's a wand.
I know, okay. I know it's a wand, but as far as the movie trailer is concerned, it's a stick because he hasn't done anything with it.
Sure.
It's just it's just a souvenir, a memento.
Okay.
You know,
and I am excited for this. I think, you know, I'm seeing this and I'm getting all of the, you know, goosebumps, and like I like the cast. I love Eddie Redmayne as Newt Scamander. I think he's awesome. Like he just has that nice little like sweet energy. Maybe it's because I am also a Hufflepuff. I'm like, yeah, you know, Team Hufflepuff. But
Eddie Redmayne's best performance of all time, easily hands down, that he was never acknowledged for, is Jupiter Ascending.
Oh, really?
You guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. I like Eddie Redmayne, don't get me wrong. I think he's awesome.
Eddie Redmayne,
yeah. I think it's dope. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Let us know your feelings, your excitement, your pessimism in the comments below. And do subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell icon, all notifications, and vote this up to let YouTube know you enjoyed what you're watching. I'm Jabby Kuwait. This is
Achara Cook.
Peace out.